Welcome, agents. Have you ever wanted to hack into the heart of a secret agency, figure out who is in control of an entire operation from the shadows, and bend reality with nothing but your wits and a screen full of code? This is The Operator. A unique blend of tactical puzzler, surveillance thriller, and psychological descent to paranoia. We play as the protagonist, Evan Tanner, a brand new operator that was hired by the FBI to assist agents in their cases. In this video, we are going to dive deep into what makes the operator such an intense, crazy, surreal experience. From its retro aesthetics to its twisted narrative, with its twisted turns ending in what I would only assume as one of the craziest plot twists to ever happen in gaming. So get ready, we're here to crack this conspiracy wide open. Okay, well, welcome everybody to The Operator. This game was just released on Epic, and I'm curious to see where it goes. I think the premise of this game is that you are a 911 operator or something along those lines. Investigate crimes, solve cases such as murders, missing people, and cyber attacks. Use FBI software to analyze evidence and find clues using cutting-edge tools. So we're here to solve some mysteries. Well, enough dilly-dallying. Let's go ahead, hop right into it. If I do need to set the ambiance by turning on the light, unfortunately it gets like really dark in this room and you won't be able to see much of me, but we'll see. All right, let's go ahead, get started.
You will answer my questions as usual. One for yes, two for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
Ready for what? I don't want to die. That got intense really fast. Whoa. Is to secure monitor federal terminal. All unauthorized sharing of any information within is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Gamer. That. Okay. And then, gamer. Very nice. Okay. My name is Evan Tanner. Oh. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following documentation. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Welcome to the FBI operator program. The document is basically explaining that our jobs as operators is to use the FDI's resources to assist our field agents in their cases. The way it works is simple. The agents call into the hotline transfers the agent over to us, and it is now our jobs to help them go over the evidence. There is a hierarchy to how this goes. Of course, our clearance level has to do with how much information we are able to access, or at least what the database is able to give us. If not, we do have to go through our supervisor. We can use the facial recognition software, the FBI has a database, private information, and a lot more, as long as we have the clearance. But why would we? We're basically quite literally just a glorified IT department.
Hey,
What up?
Hey, holding up? All
Horrible.
that booze out of you?
No. Uh, we're never gonna drink again.
That's what you said last time.
Uh,
Happy you're here.
uh-huh.
You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something.
What's up?
We're on the job. I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
Why not?
You understand?
No, I don't. No. I guess the tables have turned, haven't they?
Right.
It's a joke, brother.
Forgot about that. Well, that was a long time ago. We're no longer kids working summer jobs back home, are we? But I promise, Evan, right hand to God, I'll be a better boss than you were. Well, I better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
I don't need luck. Don't worry about me, Director Trench. There we go. Okay. So, our director, I guess our boss, is an old friend of ours, Xavier Skinner.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
Somewhat. I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope. When do I start?
Fine. But first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request.
Okay.
Let's do a dry run, shall we?
Okay.
I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it?
Okay.
Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving
Okay.
you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here.
Interesting.
Find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu.
Okay.
Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen. Operator,
Fine.
you should find the information first.
Oh, I see. Okay. Applications. Human DB. Full name. Xavier Skinner. Alright. Status alive, not for long. I'm kidding. Whoa. And once you find my age, your date of birth is that. Oh, I'm so dumb. Got it.
Right.
Okay.
Like
I completely ignored that.
I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity, sir. Alright, so we are playing a game called The Operator. We work for the FDI, and we have to help field agents kind of like solve mysteries or crimes and things like that. And we have a whole smorgasbord of access to a whole bunch of data. And I want to say it's maybe like a horror game or a suspense game. I don't know quite yet. Whoop.
Tanner,
Okay.
looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide.
Interesting. Okay.
Your first case too. Not
Wow.
ideal, but consider this a learning experience.
All right.
Monitoring you in the background.
All right.
Patching the agent through now.
Okay, let's see what the agent needs. Oh, it's good. A cool story. I honestly, I don't know. I've never heard about it before. Operator Tanner. That's right. Agent Pendle.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary.
Hmm.
Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m.
Okay.
Just before closing time. As far as evidence,
Interesting.
I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
No, I don't wanna.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Definitely agree. It keeps you on your toes. Okay, good. Because it's kind of what I'm hoping for. All right, let's see. Cam. Hey, 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 Ping Pong 143. Thank you so much again for the raid. Super duper appreciate it. Oh, damn. Okay.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Go on, give it a whirl. Let's see, right? I got rated by just doing the same just as I was in it. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. You know what? It's like paying it forward, right?
With the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
I see. Low quality. Makes sense.
Insufficient for a proper ID.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's 720 by 405.
ID the killer.
Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I just do the card by itself? Can. Ah. CPL 481. Don't need that anymore. A Toyota Corolla hatchback. Owner is Ray Wells. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about this? I'll pay it forward, like, when I end my raid to whoever, because I do plan on doing Expedition 33, and I imagine a lot of people are also, what's it called? Playing that game as well.
Looks like our victim is
Oh.
Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Someone along those lines. I think Ray Wells is the killer's name, or at least that is who owns the car.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
So that was the distributor, so now I need to
I don't
find...
think Wells lives on the lot. What I'm looking for is Wells' home address. Can you track that down? That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be
Oh.
honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay, that's what I ended up getting. Applications, we're gonna go ahead, Human DB, and then we do have Ray Wells, but before we get into that, I want to search up some of these names here, right? Just so I have some sort of idea of maybe what is happening. I never said I couldn't do this.
I see that you're looking into the names of the people on the list. That's a waste of FDI time and resources, Tanner. Focus on the surveillance footage.
I already found out who it was. Who is this guy? No known aliases. Married. Firearm. Bro was 5'4". Okay, I'm just gonna just so he trusts me in the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and look into Ray Wells. Hopefully, cool. It is this guy and place of birth, aliases, last known address. Here we are. Should be this. There we go.
Yeah, that'll do.
I bet we could have looked into the story a bit more, or into the list a bit more, but I'm sure things will make more sense in the long run. Criminal record. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Okay. No one crazy. Just doing my job, agent. Cool.
Not bad, Tanner.
Okay.
Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
Okay. Understood. I don't really need to, how you say, like, antagonize the supervisor quite yet, but we will see. I don't know. Okay, FDI, Washington. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is the bar. Okay, right. Cases. A Pendle, bar. Can I do this while I'm not on a call? Or if I look up a name, will I instantly get called? let's just see. And here, I will admit, I did waste a bit of time looking into all of the names. No real patterns stuck out, but it's not to say these names won't be relevant later on. Just make sure to keep this list in mind. Are missing. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see. Reminder, if you want to discover any information on your shift that might help the FDI, inform your supervisor at once. FDI most wanting. Fred Smorkonsinski, I can't say his name, wanted for mailing and hand delivering. Okay, what's up?
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator.
Snorish.
Working the case, bring you up to speed.
Okay. What do you need? Oh, what's up, Mr. Walker?
Please, tell me you got something.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner, at your service.
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life
Okay.
outside the FDI, you know?
Okay.
Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions.
All right.
Don't have time for this.
Okay, I will hang up on you then. Goodbye. I'm kidding. Can you tell me about the case agent?
A missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada.
Okay.
Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but
Chat, who did I just look up, chat?
abducted by aliens.
Interesting. Connie Moore. Aliens? Dryfield, Nevada?
Middle of nowhere. Hot as
Okay.
hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
Oops. Oh, I accidentally spelled it with one. People actually think aliens are evolved.
Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Okay. Let's see.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay? Here are the files.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on 3/5/1992. Oh, so it's 1992. I need to write that somewhere. Today is 3/5/. Oh, so that must be what. Ah, that's the date. Okay. So 3/6/92. Okay, I basically just need to know that for the year in case they ask me, but that's whatever. Connie Moore's reappearance on March 5th, 1992. We recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Okay. I'll do this. Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation. What if I look up... He is an FDI agent. Well, I mean, duh, right? No known aliases, none. Okay. He was born in Minnesota. Okay. Can you tell us about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. Is that your camera? Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury, and I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over to see if I could see anything else, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour 45 minutes just to go where it landed. Then what? Then I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's kind of where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, I was just looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do. Study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurts. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside of Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of the drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around there. Luckily someone found me. Or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. Phone triangulation reported Connie Moore. Phone tower pings the timestamps of Connie's disappearance 2/5/1992 from the day she reappeared 3/5/1992. Okay, so she disappeared March 2nd, came back March 3rd. March 2nd, it was 8:45 to 11:56. She said she wandered for what, an hour 45 minutes? An hour 45 minutes. Yeah, that seems about right. And then from 3:27 first ping to disappearance. If your objective is to find the shortcoming, so what? That just she took a photograph of something else? Hmm.
Then she said she took another photo. That makes 3 photos. I don't see an issue with this. But, I don't have your, operator skills. Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But
For real.
gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
Oh. Ah. $221. That's the wrong date. Isn't it? Yeah. The photo was taken on 2/21/1992. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I had that. That's my bad. 16 days after her disappearance.
Photo the day she disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Oh. We blue screen chat. That's how it goes. Oh, what's going on? All right. Hacked by Al. Like, you have access to my computer already, so I want the truth. So do I. What do you mean? I did see her name. Hey, what's up, combo? Welcome, welcome. Pretty big coincidence? No. I did notice that. I wrote it in my notes. I did notice. Did you kidnap them, Hal? No. Because I did notice. I did notice. One last thing. This is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that has been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. Okay. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. At least tell me the redacted name. Damn. Okay. As we all saw, this is Hal. Hal is a prolific hacker on the FBI's most wanted list. I quickly glossed over it, didn't really give it too much mind when I first looked at the name, but they are easily one of the most important characters to the story, and trust me when I say this, you are not ready to see the secrets this hacker holds. Oh, whoops. So far, there's been one case that had a list of a bunch of names, and a lot of those names were people who were missing.
Was suddenly cut, and when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
My computer crashed.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once.
Mm-hmm.
Second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow, and don't be late.
Okay, that's pretty badass. I mean, so far, the story has been kind of interesting. I want to see kind of where it goes. Damn. Okay. We're going to stop messing with that. Let's go ahead, just power off. Let's go ahead, go into tomorrow. Have you ever played Undertale? I have not played Undertale, but I have seen plenty of YouTubers play it. So I know of the game, and I know kind of what happens more or less. What is happening? Okay, so I take the train home. I have to walk to the office. I'm at home. Yeah, Mama said I could get the Steam Deck. That's awesome. You will enjoy that thing. I have a cat. Is it S'more? Right now I have a dog. What is happening? I smoke? Nope. Immersion broken. I quit smoking a few months ago, but we're not going to talk about it, chat. I can't say the music of this game is really good. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. Okay. Am I about to get shot? Please no. I don't want to get shot. I want to live. I take medication. Okay, so things I know about my character, I should say, is I live in an apartment. I have a cat. I take medication, and I wake up at 6 for my job. I take the train to get home, so that means I don't drive. Oh wait, I just realized those are file names. Duh. Okay. I may have to take some screenshots. Password is password123. This reminds me of a game I used to watch when I was younger. I forgot the name though. The one that comes to mind. Whoops. The one that comes to mind is the one that Markiplier played. Oh hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
It's called Welcome to the Game. That one's what this reminds me of. How'd your day go? Actually, I think it went pretty well.
Alright. That's what I like to hear. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And, just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Of course, Director Trench. So he and I are childhood friends. It's another I should probably write that down. Notepad.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course, Supervisor's gonna. I want to play that game, but it seems really hard. Ooh.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So
What's
you
up, Agent
remember
Pendle?
Wells, right?
Of course, I remember.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a
Okay.
call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot
Okay.
point blank range. Now
Okay.
2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's
Let's
good
go.
news.
Okay.
Bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar, sorry for the vivid details.
Okay, let's see. Parking cam. Look at this quality. This beautiful streaming quality. Okay, so my guess is that's Ray Wells. Ah. So his actual murder. I saw the flash. So he was shot, obviously. That's not the same person. Hold on. He's wearing brown pants here, but he has white pants here. Stop. Oh. What did I click on? The light's off in the second part. Oh. Interesting. But also his pants color is different. They're like black pants here, but then over here they're like white pants. And yeah, the light is off on the second one. Right? Oh, are they talking about this light?
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check.
If I get fucking jump scared, by the way, I'm gonna fucking... I've played horror games enough to, like, not really care too much about jump scares, but...
Framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
I don't wanna. The bullet is a 45 ACP. God's caliber. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Bullet found in the light. Yep, 45 ACP.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something.
I don't think they use that anymore.
Operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
45 caliber military, I believe that. For police force, I think they might just use 9mm, but either way. Hey, not to be rude, why don't your channel points work? Honestly, they might not even be enabled. I don't know how to do that. Oh well. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I don't have anything set up. What do you mean? You see, we share a common goal. You, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet, okay? It's not that I would have liked to jump scare you without sounds. Oh, I mean, I know, yeah. I wish I was a Twitch affiliate. That'd be super cool. That'd be a really cool and interactive way just to make, like, the stream a bit more creepy. I would turn off the light, but, like, let me just show you. It gets dark in here. And, like, unfortunately, you won't be able to see me, so it's, like, it kind of ruins the immersion. Actually, this isn't too bad. The common goal, you, me, the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? How could you help me? What do I get, right? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. I mean, all of the footage. How did you get it? I don't have time to go into the technical details, that sucks. No offense, but you probably wouldn't understand anyway. I'll have you know, I would. I can't do anything illegal. You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me. Well, yeah. The world's most wanted hacker. Hold on. Mailing and hand delivering several murders. How? Here we are. Wanted for various crimes of cyber terrorism committed against federal government and other organizations. Award 150,000 for any valid information. 1.5 for any winning an arrest. Should be considered extremely dangerous. Okay. Your face is invisible, so perfect. Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it like this for the ambiance then. Why would I help a criminal? Because, as I already said, we share a goal. And because, without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Wells' killer will still be on the loose. And, sadly, you'll never climb to the ranks of the FDI. Yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. So, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. This will look suspicious. If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge, anyway. Right? So, do we have ourselves a deal? Good. Now give me a few seconds to run the script. Ah. He already has remote access to my PC. There has to be a way I could find him then. Using the terminal, but I don't know the commands off the top of my head to do so. Because, like, the commands, I could use the ones I know from Linux, but I don't think those would work. Oh. I'll be back in a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then, okay. Can I close this? Okay, whatever. So now, let's... So the person he was waiting on is the one who killed him. Is it Vin Diesel? Oh god. Who is this? Is it too blurry? It might be too blurry. Yeah, no match.
And the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are...
I'm gonna go now, sorry. You keep nearly falling asleep, not because you're boring or anything. I just had a long... No, literally don't worry about it, Combo. You go ahead, get your sleep. Alright? I'll see you when I see you. But go ahead, share the image with Agent Penda. Yeah.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this? Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Doing my job. And working with a hacker, but that's besides the point, you know? Little victories, little victories. Oh, that's not what to do. I'm going to do that. That one. Okay. Your debts. Okay. Now, about that debt, Evan. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening. I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call 187-222-1998. No secure. What if I don't type the no secure part, right? Okay, so I have to do...
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this all about?
I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing sounds a little strange.
It gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in her oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
How would you know it's not an
Go ahead and
accident?
search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Sasha Cole. Okay. Oh, Sasha CH. Whoa. Heavily redacted. There's a reason I'm not writing Hal because that's the name of the criminal. I'd rather accept from ha ha ha, you know? I don't have the clearance level.
Right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident? You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Honey, I was just working on this very thing, so it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Ah. I got this job because I'm actually good. Oh, are they all the same? Download FL. Select from cases where 9xqlhc. Okay.
Sorry, I don't understand what that means, Tanner.
Wasn't that one?
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
I know I've been intruding a lot on this video, but basically it's just to summarize parts where I was otherwise stuck, or just to explain a little bit to add more context to what's happening. So to explain this one, Mia Cole was found dead, and agents were reporting that it was due to a fire that got started from her oven. But Catherine and I are suspecting that it was possibly some arson. We decided to take a look at the sample that Agent Andrews sent on over and use the chemical analysis machine or software or whatever the heck it was. And, well, let's just say it got a little interesting from there. Yeah, 9.25. This is 9. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So now we hit. Oh, wait. That wasn't right. Oh, wait, yeah, 10.62. And now we calculate. Cellulose, wood, gasoline, other unidentified. Celine. There were traces of gasoline in the fire.
Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
Why is Hal helping you?
I can't talk about that, Operator. Not now. When the time is right, Hal will let you know. I'm sure. But what we're doing here, it's important. You
Okay.
see that, right?
Yes.
It matters to me.
How so?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy, anyway.
Whoa.
Almost
What is
forgot.
happening? What's happening?
I can turn this.
What's happening?
I learned to do
Am I dying?
feel nothing.
Am I dying?
Yeah, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was
Chad, am I dying?
wanted to find her music. And something else happened too. Sasha disappeared. She was supposed to be one of the pregnant.
Damn.
The thought of raising that child on her own after everything that happened, it got to her. And one day, she and the baby were suddenly gone. Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there? Oh, anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Okay. So you found the evidence proving the fire was an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the cold case, it's strange, don't you think? But solving cases is doing your job. So is making sure that the victims get justice they deserve. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FDA's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason. I have an idea, and it's because I'm inconspicuous, right? I'm low level, so there's no reason to look into me, and I don't know, it's kind of just me messing with the software in a sense. So, I'm gonna say I literally have no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get the reward, but it's too late. You're in too deep.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Sure, Mike, what's this about?
You've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I mean, there's no reason to really reveal that I'm working with Hal, because then I'll get in even bigger trouble, so I've already lied before.
In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood? Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential, classified, and way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand. I'll talk to you later.
I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only two other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI. I used to work there. I don't think it's really important of me asking about him working in the FDI. That's of course how he has access to the information. Like if I knew how to get into the operating system, like duh. For now, be in touch later, Evan. Okay. Wowie wow. This is getting deep. Okay. Here we go. I had a coffee. I am out of coffee. Oh,
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
Tanner here, Agent Walker.
Good.
afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert.
Okay.
You remember, right? Where
Yes.
she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Drugs. Drogas. The desert heat.
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Get the names on the list?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
The body and the skeleton?
Messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Let's see. Any chance you could take a look? We're done.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Let's see. Body 1.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Yeah.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present.
This was pulled.
Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
The possible broken wrist and missing tooth. Who the hell is this? Oh shit. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You are in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too.
Where's the list?
Like that.
Where's the list? Where's the list? Hold on. I need to write this down real quick. Jenkins was doctor at facility. Body of woman was employee. So now, if I go to my documents, cases, handle, bar, name. So I need to look for Gabby, right? Gabby Bruce. I need the back of the photo. Mm-hmm. Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name's on a list from another case, like Connie.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly
And Jenkins had the
what
list. Is it the list of all his employees?
Got anything else in your
And
bag?
what is this facility though? No. Alright, fine. Let's see.
There must be an element that could tie the skeleton found and this Gabby Bruce. Examine the autopsy report and see if you could find anything there linking them.
Oh, is it this? Ah, okay. I misunderstood what they were trying to get me to do. That makes sense, though. Okay.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him.
Henry Jenkins.
Spence. Wanna see if that name is on your magical list too?
I looked up this guy. He was on here. Right? Yep. Yeah, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
They gone missing. Cross out means that the person is missing.
About 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like
Yes.
our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner. They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Got it. So, as far as we're concerned, so there's the autopsy report, the badge. Oh wait, autopsy report 2. Let's start this.
Report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury. Similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed. including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
I know, last time, I swear. So, I'm here to elaborate on the studies because, yeah, I read through every single one of them. The studies were conducted by Quentin Spence and Dr. Isles. Quentin explains that BioM has developed a new drug called FMP 1138. The point of this drug was to help those with Alzheimer's to help them maintain their memories, or create new ones. This drug, however, caused neurological symptoms that have an effect on one's memories. Quinta goes over the studies conducted and all the different effects and results that FMP ended up having on the brain. But, of course, we all notice the symbols on the floppy disks, and they just so happen to match the symbols written into the studies. The key to unlock full potential. So it's this. Oh. To unlock the files, use 105 Endian. I don't like where this is going. I got goosebumps. If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living. That I have been buried in the dryfield desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operation at the BioM facility. I am writing this letter because I am about to resign from my job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I'm most likely to be sent to the desert burial site with all of my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick. So sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I am assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far. And I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the context of my lab coat pocket remains undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack my password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained my only research papers. Regardless, what truly matters is you have the power to stop this. Please do not be as cowardly as I was. Hold on.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Man, this is crazy. How is Sasha and Mia Cole related to BioM and Dr. Jenkins? Because this all has to be connected somehow, right? So the person that is going around killing Ray Wells wasn't on the list, but he killed Dr. Jenkins. Dr. Jenkins had the list of all the people who are dead currently. That's quite a difficult connection to make, right? Obviously, there's some sort of overlap, but it's Dr. Jenkins who is the one who we have to figure out, like, his true involvement.